Alrighty, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of After the Buzzer. We had Game 7 of the Hawks and Sixers series, and then we had Game 1 of the Clippers-Suns Western Conference Finals matchups. But we do have to start out with the Game 7 of the day, because that's always the most important one. And it surprised me so much. I mean, I underrated the Hawks so much this season. I, first of all, didn't even have them getting out of the first round. And here they are beating the 1 seed 76ers in 7 games to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm pretty sure that the Sixers were down 1 or maybe they were down 2 or something. And Embiid had an open layup and he just lost the ball. And the Hawks turned it over, left Gallinari with an open dunk, and sealed the game for Atlanta. It was just an insane matchup. I mean, Trae Young struggled the whole entire game. Ben Simmons was not doing anything offensively, as he's not been doing anything too much this series at all. But that fourth quarter is where Trae stepped up, had at least 15 points in that fourth quarter. And the reason why he had all those points is because Ben Simmons was out. Of course, he's a liability with his free throw shooting, which is the reason why he can't be in the game for the fourth quarter. And when he's not in the game for the fourth quarter, then that defense in the first 3 quarters is going to go nothing because Trae, we saw that Trae was, like I said, he was getting locked up by Simmons in the first 3 quarters. When Simmons was out, Trae started scoring a ton of, it was coming up with clutch baskets after clutch baskets in that fourth quarter. So Simmons' offensive liability with free throw shooting in the end, it takes away from his whole entire value because he can't be in the fourth to play defense on guys like Trae Young, and then he steps up, drops at least 15, and there the Hawks pull away with the win. Kevin Huerter stepped up big time with 27, leading Atlanta. Like I said, Trae was not scoring too much in the first 3 quarters, but he did end up still with 21. Bogdanovic struggled big time. He was just not hitting any shots. 0 for 4 from 3, and only ended up with 4 points. Collins and Capella did his job, but John Collins was actually the main factor here. Capella only had 13 points and 6 rebounds, and he's usually averaging at least 12 rebounds. But John Collins had 14 points, 16 rebounds, taking the spot of Clint Capella on the board side. But yeah, I mean, Embiid he had 31 points and 11 rebounds. Tobias Harris had 24. Simmons only had 5, and he's not shooting the ball. He only took 4 shots this game. He's got to shoot more. Seth Curry only had 16. And Danny Green could literally have been maybe the X factor of this series because with him being out, they lost. But I don't really know if that was the main point. I think Simmons was the main factor. Now, could he get traded this offseason? I have no clue. I have no clue if he's going to get traded. It's going to be a fun offseason to see in the NBA. But we move on to the next game for Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, Suns versus Clippers. Now, I did make a Western Conference Finals preview, but I decided not really to post it because I decided to do a full conference finals preview even if one game has already been played, so that'll be coming later today for the whole entire conference finals preview between Sixers, Bucks, and the Clippers and Suns. But we start off in this game 1 where I did say that it would be a PG versus D-Book matchup the whole entire series, at least until Chris Paul or Kawhi came back. And I was kind of right. I mean, it was just back and forth between Devin Booker and Paul George the whole entire game. Paul George played 39 minutes. He had 34 points. He caught fire. But Devin Booker in the third quarter, he just caught flames. He ended up with 40 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. His first triple-double in his career, which I found kind of surprising. I just found out yesterday after the game that was only his first triple-double in his career. But everybody was scoring the ball. Cameron Payne started in place of Chris Paul. He had 11 points. DeAndre Ayton with 20 and 9. So he was doing kind of better than I thought that he would. Mikal Bridges with 14 and Jay Crowder with 13 points, and Cam Johnson off the bench with 12. He had a pretty good game too. Reggie Jackson at 24. Nobody really else was outstanding, but DeMarcus Cousins actually played 13 minutes in this game. He was kind of putting a lot in the first half, and he had 11 points in 11 points in 5 minutes. So he was actually doing really good. He had this insane poster on, was it Batum maybe? Or it was maybe, I can't even remember. No, that's his own teammate. I'm stupid. It might have been on DeAndre Ayton or something. I can't really remember. But we can see that the Clippers are going to be taking a huge hit against the Suns in this series without Kawhi. I mean, it was a close game. It was tied at 95 through the first 3 quarters. But I can easily tell that through a 7-game series, I don't think that the Clippers are going to be able to beat this Suns team, even without Chris Paul. And I think that CP3 is going to be coming back soon. The Clippers are going to need Kawhi to beat the Suns this series. Like I said, I had Clippers in 6. With everybody healthy, though, Kawhi is definitely more valuable to the Clippers than Chris Paul is to the Suns. So I think that the Clippers are not going to be able to get this done if Kawhi Leonard is out for even half the series, because Chris Paul's probably going to be coming back in game 3 or 4, at least is my guess. But that probably will wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. And we're going to be dropping the conference finals preview later today. Make sure you go check out the other videos. The podcast was just uploaded. But we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.